Hi guys, welcome back to Till Death Do Us Part. It's your boy Kemoy.
And I'm Sassy.
In today's video, we'll be talking about insecurities. What are the causes of insecurities, and some other stuff as it relates to insecurities. So, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I'm going to ask you the first question. Um, what do you think insecurities are?
I think this is another name for low self-esteem. Maybe when there's something about yourself that you're not proud of.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. So in a nutshell, I would say it's just low self-confidence in general.
Okay, I agree um, with the whole part about low self-esteem and not having a high confidence level. So I agree with that. So now that we know what insecurities are, what would you say? Are the causes of insecurity? Why people feel insecure? Is that them just wake up one day and feel like that, or
No, I not think so. I think several things can cause it. One of
you have to speak out?
oh sorry. I'm a soft speaker, guys. So
Yeah, where I say, where I say,
so childhood trauma, I think, cause a lot of insecurities.
mm-hmm.
Um, Toxic relationships, not just romantic relationships, but friendships
Mm-hmm.
can cause insecurities. Comparing yourself to others
Mm-hmm.
can cause insecurities. What else? I think those are my three things that I can think of. Do you have anything else?
I think childhood trauma is the same as like you have been like verbally abused before. Like people always say negative things about whether your appearance or how you go about doing things. So I have that to say that can be one of the cause of insecurities. Um, how do you think insecurities affect relationships though? Not just marriage or romantic relationship, but in terms of how you relate to maybe your peers, your family, and even in the professional world. How do you think it
I
affect
think it's
all of that?
hard for people to. It's almost like they're walking on ice because whatever they say or do
Mm-hmm.
can become a trigger for that person. I think
Okay.
um, in the relationship, say let's look at the romantic relationship first.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it can lead to several other problems. It can lead to lack of trust.
Mm-hmm.
It can lead to
The person being nagging.
oh also
Like if the person insecure, right?
mm-hmm.
The person always nag me if he adjust things when not necessarily is my fault, but it is their insecurities that
Or like
it,
they're projecting.
yeah.
Okay.
Like when you say walking on eggshell, like
Okay.
for example, I'm in a relationship with somebody who's insecure. Everything that I do or say will be scrutinized through the lens
Of the
of the
insecurity.
insecurity.
Okay. I agree. I agree in that regard. In friendships, no. Friends might even feel like they can't be themselves because if them look like them are shine a little bit too bright,
Mm-hmm.
then the insecure person
Start feel away.
start feel like yeah, put them down by
Okay.
being your authentic self.
Okay, and just let's just say that person, what caused that person to be insecure was, like say they were verbally abused before. So like say, like in a settings and your friends start say little things, you start feel like say
you're smaller than them.
Yeah. Like if they will start speak highly of themselves. But because they're so used to
Because you're used to being spoken down
down
to.
to, yeah.
You feel like they might try to push you down by bigging up themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think it's hard
It's
to
hard.
deal with persons
And
with certain insecurities. So I've been on both sides
mm-hmm.
at the spectrum. I think I had major insecurities,
Mm-hmm.
but I think now I'm on a more confident side of life.
Okay.
So some things that I would do now and wear now, I would have never done a couple years ago. When, mind you, I was probably smaller than this in terms of physical. But I find that now it's almost like it's my duty to boost other people.
Confidence. Maybe because you have been there.
Probably.
So
But I don't think it was a case where I felt like I needed somebody to boost my confidence. But I feel like no, I'm not gonna lie to somebody now. So that look nice when it doesn't. But when we see people looking nice, for example, and I put down themselves, I feel like this is project reassure. So we need to make it know say
yeah.
you look good.
You don't need to feel any particular way about yourself.
I don't want to draw the video. But alright, so backtrack to primary school days, where looking back at the pictures I thought I was fat, but then I saw that no you know that was not fat. It's just that I was bigger than my peers at the time. And then I was darker than them. I think there was only one other girl
that was darker than you?
Darker than me.
Okay.
Right? And people would use that to identify you.
Oh,
you know Jamaicans do that.
Yeah, blackie.
Yeah, black ears. Up to this day, there's a lady. You know
Call her blacker than the rest.
No, not that lady. She called me Blackie.
Yeah, in older, but yeah.
Right, so, Jamaicans say, if you're fat, them call you bigs. If you're darker than everybody else, them call you blackie.
Yeah.
Not,
and I think some of them,
not to hurt you.
Yeah, they do it not knowing that
it might be affecting.
It might be affecting you.
Right. So I went into a bus one day. Look at that story. And the doctor was like, "Come blacker than the rest. Set up your fear." That was for me to laugh with everybody else, but I felt bad.
Yeah.
And the reason I think I felt bad was that I already saw myself
as blacker than everybody else.
Being inferior to them based on complexion. But the thing now is...
So are you saying to me that some of the insecurities that we have is we are the own cause of it?
But then
comparing ourselves to others.
Yeah, that's what I say. Comparison can breed a lot of problems and insecurities in your life, because fast forward again to high school, I have so many stories of this. Bear with me, guys. So fast forward again to high school, I was walking with my friends, and a loader man. You know loader man. So for those who don't know, a loader man find the people, them put them in the bus
or taxi. Doing a doctor's job, even though the bus have a doctor.
Right. So the loader man said to my friend, "You girl, you're wicked. You are walk with her because say it make you look good."
So he's basically saying that you are...
Yes, so I say me don't look good, and the fact that me don't look good,
the girl pick
make
you...
she look better.
Oh, so basically I said it was
basically I said it was, yeah, but me not get that. I know that me get. Me only hear So yeah, so she's better looking
than you are.
But the thing about her was that she was lighter
Than you are.
and smaller
than
I was, right? So I was like, hold on. You know, society standard of what beauty is was now being imposed on me.
Yeah.
You know? And then it caused you to become even more insecure.
Yeah, because your environment and everything basically that they're pushing you down.
They're pushing.
So even when no one is here to push you down, like in your own quiet time, you still feel small and insecure about your own self.
So I remember somebody saying to me that I compensate for my insecurities based on what I wear.
I don't think so.
But that is it now. Persons feel that way. Persons have been feeling that way from day one.
They're saying to you that then basically I say you don't look good, but you wear things for look good and try to feel better about you.
Right.
Yeah.
But I've always been
dressy type.
A dressy person. As a burial child. So the clothes was not necessarily to feel better about myself, but the clothes was more of my element.
Okay, and
so
you cannot draw something else out to my attention. You mentioned so the person mentioned the clothes, so could it be that the person is projecting on you and there are persons out there who actually do that, like because them feel some particular type of way about themselves? They think that they need to be in the biggest brands and the most expensive stuff.
And do everything to fit in.
Because they have insecurity.
Me, was never about dressing. Was never about fitting in. Because I have never liked wearing
what
others are wearing. So I don't think it was about fitting in for me. It was about feeling like myself.
Comfortable.
Okay.
So
comfortable for me would have been these and some necklace full of so back then.
Yeah, they just think you're hot.
I feel myself. Looking back at the pictures now, I'm like, oh, what are you thinking?
Yeah.
But
I had my own sheer fear of feeling insignificant. Well, for one, because of my complexion.
Two.
So I think that majority of Jamaicans that are on the
country.
Yeah, and I think majority of Jamaicans who are on the darker side and that are on the bigger side experience those kind of
feelings.
Yeah, not necessarily because of them own self, but society tends to like beat down the darker and the fatter person. Like they make you feel like, hey, you're fat and ugly. What a boy black. So they associate black with ugly and fat with ugly. And I mean that is not nice though.
It's not and alright, so let me to answer your question again. How it affect relationships. I think okay. So this is I'm going to get really personal now. I remember persons used to say persons used to say because
persons always ask like
I always tell you okay my was like the socialites and the muscle man and the life of the party, him still have him traits, right? But persons would be shocked.
Yeah, them like ask me like, nobody really come straight forward to me and ask me that yet still. And mostly probably you them come, remember them that can come to me with certain things.
So then would I ask like, are you really see?
Like people that make past
At
comments
the
like
time,
me that
I was
hear
girlfriend.
from a next person say, I really like girl I came my girlfriend like them not go together, because my wife is more on the plus side of life. I mean no, we go good together. I like her the way she is. That is exactly why I picked her.
Shut up.
So yeah,
Yeah, and on the flip side, persons used to say, like persons from my circle now would have say, oh, me and him end up together
mhm,
because you, them think, people, they think
mhm.
Kemai was not necessarily my type in terms of,
No, they never think something like that. They just feel like say social background completely
yeah,
different.
in terms of,
So them say alright, him not have nothing, so you shouldn't take him out. Yeah, long story short. Um you just say something about answering the question.
I forgot.
Alright, so we're gonna move on to the next question because we're stuck for time.
Okay.
Um
But guys,
I think
look
the
at
next
us, look at
question
us.
is how to deal with an insecure partner, or how to overcome
I have a
insecurities.
question before you say that.
Mm-hmm.
Did you feel like coming in? Did you feel like I was insecure? Not necessarily coming into the marriage, but coming into the relationship.
No, when I found out that you were insecure, I was surprised. Like you allow certain things to make you feel particular type of way.
Really? Somebody come up as this big ball of confidence?
Not necessarily, but I think that you have all the. I think you have it going on for you,
Okay.
so you should have been more confident.
Okay.
Yeah.
So was it difficult when you find out that I have insecurities? Was it
It leads
difficult
to the question. Was it difficult to do what?
to deal with me?
Yeah, it was hard at first, but then I realized that as your person and someone that care about you, I have to help you to overcome in terms of how I talk to you, and not just that, but how I go about carrying my own self, not to contribute to your insecurities.
Yeah, that's the point I wanted to make because sometimes even though I know I would you cause the original
Mm-hmm.
hurt that breed the insecurity, things that
But you can be the
you
person who kind of kick them in that room.
do
Yeah.
right. So that is something to note.
So if you have a partner that is insecure, I think the best thing that you can do is try to reassure that person. Um, Make it easy for that person to trust you. You have to be transparent, which is sometimes maybe difficult because I say it's not your fault, makes you feel so. Get them and say so. You have to make the person trust you, make the person. You have to make yourself transparent, and you have to give them words of affirmation, make them know say you're them beautiful, them smart. Them have the whole package going on for them in spite of what others might think of
I
them.
think in terms of your
Mm-hmm.
insecurities, no.
Mine, yeah.
When me like from the jump I did not know. Like Kemai was the epitome of
For what?
confidence
I am a
and
confident person, and
yeah,
the funny thing is that
yeah,
you
but
can be confident and still be insecure about
insecure
something.
something, right?
Yeah.
So Kemai, me would have never expect, right? So then apparently all of what persons would say was
Mm-hmm.
actually affecting Kemai in
Yeah.
terms of our social background, but he would not say anything. Um, so it started affecting us because My personality is strong. I think
Mm-hmm.
I come off
Yeah, like in terms of how you speak,
dominant
yeah.
or
In
domineering
terms of
or
how you talk,
whatever.
like
Right.
mm,
So especially when I'm trying to bring a point across, might
are trying to
sound
correct me about something.
right. I go into the um you know that tone when I try simplify when I try say. Not because me not think
In a sense.
you understand,
Yeah.
but because me think slowing down, it's just how it's what I'm used to. Slowing down
Mm-hmm.
and explaining and just like I don't know,
Mm.
involuntarily. Saying things in phrases. Me
Mm.
think it make it easier for somebody understand me. But come on now started feeling as if I was speaking down to him.
Mm-hmm.
Or like remember one time you said me I miss perfect. Like
Yeah, you never do nothing wrong.
never got it wrong yet. And I'm like, what madness is this? Me just a try. So it made things
Yeah,
hard.
but because so I would have experienced that kind of hostility verbally.
Right.
So like once you go in a certain tone, we just get defensive.
Right.
So that was kind of a phase for we, and then for me kind of learn say yo, you're not attacking me or speaking down to me. So
Yeah.
that takes some me looking into myself, and like whenever she says something before me answer, me kind of relax and say I wonder what she mean by that. So if me not understand what she mean, me say yo, what that's supposed to mean before me proceed to say me go defend myself. Or yeah,
Right.
that's why I'm always say to we must listen to understand and not to
And
defend
not to
ourselves.
defend ourselves. Yeah, so guys, it's hard. If you know you're battling an insecurity, speak up to the person. First
Let the
of all,
person
you
know
need to be with somebody that you can speak to.
that you can be vulnerable with.
So if you have to hide, so the person behavior hurt you,
With our friendship too.
yeah, you need to be friends with people that you can talk to, like, and if you find that you can't talk to the person, is it the person doing something that make you can't talk to them, or is it still your insecurity make you
Securities,
feel like you
you
can't
can't
talk
talk
to
to them.
them? If it's a person doing something and you talk to them and it not change, then maybe it's time to move on.
Yeah.
Because you need to protect your peace, you need to protect your mental health,
And you need to work on your
and you
insecurities.
need to get over those insecurities.
Insecurities.
When me live to see me.
Yeah. So yeah guys, I think that's it. I
We're
think
gonna
that
stop
this video
there.
is still not finished, but
Yeah, we're gonna stop.
yeah. But leave a comment in the comment section if you want to like, comment, share, and subscribe. See you in the next video. We'll be here till death do us part.